YouTube, what's going on, YouTube? What is going on, man? It's your guy, one more time, Desert L. Hicks Jr. Welcome back to the channel. My Smell Good family, what's happening, y'all? Hopefully y'all are well, great, fantastic, super duper, all that, man. Hopefully everything is going fantastic in your lives, in your family's lives. Whatever it is you got going on, man, I hope all is well for sure. All right, so we got a loaded video today. I don't have time to banter and talk. So we're going to get into, these are my top 10 fall fragrances that I'll be wearing, or at least I think I'll be wearing, because you know how it goes, you know, this upcoming fall season. So I've never done like a 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 video before. I don't think I've ever done that. So this is the first time I believe that I'll be doing a video where I will be going from 10 all the way to my #1 rated fragrance for the fall. Now I do have 2 honorable mentions before we get started, so let's go ahead and start there. I went back and forth, man, with keeping 2 in and keeping 2 out, and you know where I live in Florida, man. I'm up in North Florida, and we do get a winter. Somebody in Colorado was like, bro, y'all don't get no winter, bro, but we do get around those low 40s and high 30s for, you know, a little bit, you know, during the winter time here in Florida. So some of these, maybe a couple of these can go for that, but mostly they'll be suited for the fall. So the 2 honorable mentions in mind. Up first, from the house of Lattafa. I'm going to be doing a full review on this, or a first impression of this, very, very shortly. We have the very popular, this thing is called Fire in the Community. We have KHAMRAH. That's how I think you said. Everybody out there making fun of me. So this is apparently inspired by a fragrance from I think it's Killian's what is it, Angel Share? I forget what it is, but the bottle's right here, what it's inspired by. It's either Angel Share, Apple Brandy, one of those. But anyway, I really, really like this. It smells fantastic, and this is one I will be wearing this fall. But I don't think I have others that I'll be wearing before this one. So this is an honorable mention sort of at 12. And then at 11, I guess, I went back and forth, and I wear the original so much, so I probably won't be as inclined to grab it, even though this suits perfectly for fall. From the house of Mancera, all right, we have CEDRAT BOISE, the Intense version. Intense CEDRAT BOISE. So like I said, I have the original EDP, and y'all know how I feel about that one. And this one, I feel that I'll definitely be wearing in the winter for sure, because it's a little bit more dense, a little bit more heavier. Got a little oud in there as well. Incense is kind of wrapped up a bit. So this is one that I also be wearing for the fall. All right, so honorable mentions, Lattafa's KHAMRAH and CEDRAT BOISE Intense. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the list. 10 to 1. Try to get through this as quickly as I can. Let's go, man. At number 10, all right, at number 10, from the house of Salvatore Ferragamo, we have UOMO Signature. UOMO Signature. I remember when I was trying to acquire this fragrance, man, it was so hard to do. It was always sold out, and I finally caught it on FragranceNet over a year ago. I got around that $55 mark. Nowadays, you see the price on them. I think they're up into like the 60s, maybe even high 70s for this stuff. But you get this sweet, leathery type of fragrance. I haven't smelled it in quite some time. Yeah, you get this sweet, leathery fragrance. You got that UOMO DNA in there, but that leather is prominent. It's not loud, it's not abrasive. It's a masculine, sweet leather fragrance, and I really, really enjoyed it. I remember when I wore it last fall, I got compliments on this thing left and right every time that I wore it. So at number 10, this is one that I definitely will be wearing this fall on a consistent basis. We're gonna go with Salvatore Ferragamo's UOMO Signature. UOMO Signature. All right, moving on to number 9. Number 9 on the list. This is one that when I got it last year, I paid retail for this, I believe, right out of the store. And I put it to work from the house of Hugo Boss, from the scent line. We have Hugo Boss's The Scent Absolute. Absolute. Now, pound for pound, this might be my favorite from the line. Okay, so I have quite a few of them from the line, but this one right here, it just really, really, really works. The Maninka fruit, the ginger, you got a patchouli note in here that kind of adds a chocolatey feel to it. And it's just a very nice, slightly unique scent DNA, and I really enjoyed this one. Now for me, this is one I wear to the office a lot last fall. I wore it to the office a lot last fall, but I also wear this on a date night, or if me and my wife are just going to grab something to eat on like a random Thursday evening or whatever. You know, this is one I would throw on as well because she likes this as well. I do remember her reaction to it when I first got it and started wearing it. So this is one for the fall I definitely will be spending time with for sure. At number 9, we have from this Hugo Boss from the scent line, we have Absolute. Absolute. Slight dent in there as well now. Got a slight little dent. All right. Moving along to number 8. Number 8, this is one that, well, not this is one, this is the one that I love the most out of the line. The Yves Saint Laurent YSL Y line is very, very prominent, very popular, but this is the one for me for sure. From the house of Yves Saint Laurent. All right, we have YSL Y Le Parfum. Le Parfum. This is the smoothest out of the bunch. Just smells fantastic. You got the lavender and the geranium, and I wouldn't say it's creamy, but it's like ultra smooth. That Y DNA at its probably peak, unless they decide to go with like an ELIXR or something like that. But this is my favorite from the line. Just smells fantastic, very mature, has a masculine feel to it. Just very, very fine, a very fine fragrance, what you get out of this. And I look forward to wearing this for sure this fall. Now, you can wear this in the spring for sure. Matter of fact, if you really wanted to, I think you can get away with this year round. Well, I won't say year round. I wouldn't wear it when it's super hot out, but if it's not as hot, if it's like maybe slightly warm, maybe you can wear this as well. But anyway, this is one for the fall. At number 8, we have YSL Y's Le Parfum. Le Parfum. All right, moving into number 7. This is also probably my favorite from the line. I have to spend some time with the Parfum here just to get a full gauge on it. But from the house of AZZARO, all right, we have Wanted by Night. This is the big 150 ml bottle. AZZARO's Wanted by Night. This stuff is very, very unique. It has a host of notes to it. You got this orange DNA with this tobacco, this vanilla, this cinnamon. The tobacco and the cinnamon with the orange are very prominent up top. Just a very nice, more than nice. This is an excellent scent. For the value that I got this for, I paid around $44 for this last year. I think I got it out of Gift Express. I've used them a couple of times, and the deal that they had on there, I just had to grab it. And everything checked out, and it's very, very good. So at number 7, this is one that I am hoping to put a dent in this coming fall, and I really, really enjoy this stuff. It is fantastic for sure. From the house of AZZARO, okay, we have Wanted by Night. Big 150 bottle. All right. Coming in at number 6. At number 6, brand new fragrance that I just recently picked up. I'm a huge fan of Iris. I could have went Iris crazy in this list. But I decided to kind of stick with one that I knew for a fact that I could use in different avenues, so to speak. From the house of Dior. All right, we have Dior Homme Intense. Dior Homme Intense. Now, I'm a big fan of the Parfum, which is my favorite. This thing tight on here, ain't it? The Parfum is my favorite from the line. But this is a close second. I think they have a note here called Ambernet or something like that. Forgive me for butchering it. But it provides like a jolt with the iris that's in here. And this one definitely comes off, you know, that makeup-y, that makeup sticky, sweet style of iris. But I love that. I love it. I love it. It's very in your face. It's very sharp, very potent. The projection on this thing is crazy. I haven't worn it in the field yet, but just off my skin, wearing it through the house, it just stays with you. And this is the one I'll be wearing in the fall, compared to the Parfum, which I'll be wearing more of. I'll probably be wearing that in the fall too, but probably more so towards when it gets a little bit colder and when I have opportunity to get all, dressed up and snazzy and step out, that's when I'll be wearing. But this one is going to get a lot of the work for sure. So at number, we at 6. At number 6 from the house of Dior. All right, we have Dior Homme Intense. I love Iris. And Iris has done very well in this fragrance. All right, moving along to number 5. Might be a little controversial here because I'm going with the clone or the inspired by over the original from the house of Alexandria fragrances. Okay, we're going with ETE Sauvage ELIXR. Sauvage ELIXR. Now, the original Dior Sauvage ELIXR is fantastic. It is a monster. But the people over at Alexandria have rivaled the original DNA, more so to the fact that I prefer this one over the original. And listen, it's splitting hairs, man. But this thing is so potent, so rich, high quality, lasts on your skin all day long. Is an extrait de parfum concentration. And I love this stuff. I love it. I don't have a full bottle of Dior Sauvage ELIXR. I have a big 10 ml, I think, decant, and a couple other decants in there if I really, really want it. But last year when I purchased this was the one I just got to wear. So this is just the one I prefer. Alexandria did their thing. This stuff is fantastic, man. From the house of Alexandria fragrances, we have ETE Sauvage ELIXR. Sauvage ELIXR. All right, moving along into the top 4. All right, number 4, we got a Middle Eastern here. We got 2 Middle Easterns. Out of the last 4, we have 2 Middle Easterns. All right, and this one right here is fantastic. It went wild in the fragrance community from the house of Lattafa. All right, we have from the Pride series, we have Eternal Oud. Eternal Oud. Man, I love this stuff, bro. I love this stuff. I'm a big fan of plum. That plum, that vanilla, you get a nice, like a little nutmeg. No, not nutmeg, excuse me, I'm thinking, I'm tripping. Cardamom in here, like you get this nice, beautiful, sexy spice accompanied with the vanilla, accompanied with that juicy, sexy plum. This is gonna be an absolute banger for the fall, and I can't wait to put work in on this bottle. Beautiful bottle design. Lattafa did their thing. They did their thing with this one for sure. And this stuff is absolutely beautiful. I believe this is an original DNA from Lattafa. They're known for kind of cloning and then doing inspired by fragrances. But this stuff is A1 for sure. Looking forward to wearing this one this fall. At number 4, from the Pride line in the house of Lattafa, we have Eternal Oud. Let's get that down now. Eternal Oud. All right, moving along to the top 3. I have been wanting this fragrance for quite some time, and I was glad to get it for a fantastic price off of JomaShop.com. Most of these fragrances at JomaShop.com, and if you use my code Dedrick10, you'll get $10 off any bundle that you have going on that's $150 or more. $150 more, put Dedrick10, got the code right down here. You will get $10 off. Y'all go ahead and take advantage of that, okay? But at number 3, this is a banger. It could have been number 1, and it would have been number 2 if it wasn't for this next one. But from the house of ROCHAS, we have Moustache, the EDP. Moustache EDP. Man, now this is apparently a inspired by or clone of Tuxedo. Tuxedo. I've never smelled Tuxedo. I don't know what that's like. Matter of fact, I only know one person personally who has Tuxedo. I hear all the reviews and everything, so I can't compare it. So I'm not going to. I just know that this is fantastic. The rose, the benzoin in here, just a beautiful, fresh, spicy, warm, spicy type of feel. This is a sexy, sexy fragrance, and this is going to be a intimate date night, just go to. All right, just go to. And I look forward to really really seeing what this one is all about this fall. All right, got my phone going off over here. All right, so at number 3 from the house of ROCHAS, we have Moustache, the EDP. All right, we're winding down to the final 2, and boy, at number 2, which this could have been number 1. I'm not lying to you, because my infatuation for rose is up there. It's up there, and this is probably the best smelling rose fragrance that I have in my collection. I love Amethyst, I love Toy Boy, but this one is, oh my goodness. From the house of the Ministry of Oud, we have Oud Satin. Oud Satin. I cannot believe how good this stuff smells. Now, this is an apparent inspired by from Mason Francis Kirkjohn's Oud Satin Mood. I believe that's it. The bottle should be up here somewhere. And I've never smelled that before. And I think I have a sample of it. And I just need to check. But I think I got a sample of it. But this stuff is A1. You get that rose in here, that vanilla. You got some tonka bean, a little bit of oud that is not going to scare anybody or terrify anybody by smelling it. This stuff is creamy, sexy, beautiful scent. If you love rose and it's done in, it's not too masculine where women can't wear. It's definitely unisex. Matter of fact, my wife asked me off the clip after she smelled it, is this unisex? And I said, yeah, definitely. Women can definitely wear this, but this stuff is the most sexy, seductive rose scent that I've smelled thus far. So this is a good one. At number 2, date night exclusive, intimate setting exclusive, or you can just do what you want to do and wear it. It doesn't matter. This stuff is that good. From the house of the Ministry of Oud, okay, we have Oud Satin. Oud Satin. And this stuff is an straight to parfum quality concentration. That means it lasts all day long. And at number 1, this is a top 5er for lifer for me. It has been and it will be. From the house of Guerlain, we have L'Homme Ideal, the EDP. The EDP. You get cherry, leather, vanilla. Just beautiful, beautiful fragrance. This is very popular in the community. I know it's hard to get, but if you can grab it, get it. Okay, we're coming around that time of the year where this stuff is going to shine. Okay, and I personally love it. You can dress this up. For me, I've dressed it down before. It just doesn't matter. My wife is a fan of this as well. Every time I wear it, she has a positive comment. When I've stepped outside into the world, I've received positive comments about it. But just all in all, this is a 10 out of 10 fragrance to me. 10 out of 10. I love it. I enjoy it. And this is number 1 on my top 10 fragrances that I'll be wearing this fall. Number 1 on the list, we have Guerlain's L'Homme Ideal, the EDP. EDP. Fantastic stuff. One more sniff. Great God. All right, y'all. So those are my top 10 fragrances that I'll be wearing this fall, 10 through 1. Of course, there could have been more that made this list. We have the 2 honorable mentions. Yeah, these are the 10 that got my attention right now. They got my attention. I look forward to really wearing these guys out. So what are your fall fragrances? What are you guys fall fragrances that you guys will be wearing this fall? Y'all let me know down below in the comments. If you would like to be the next member of the Smell Good family, all you gotta do is subscribe to the channel, like the videos, and meet me down in the comments so we can talk about what you love and what I love, and that is the art of fragrance, okay? So until next time, y'all be cool, be safe, take care of yourselves. Dedrick10, JomaShop.com, Dedrick10, JomaShop.com. $150 and more on the order, you'll get $10 off that order. Y'all take advantage of that, man. It's for y'all for sure. All right, splacker up, splacker up. That was terrible.